Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday evening. Um, let's see. I went to the gym during the lunch hours, so I don't need to do any muscle exercise. So let's just go to martial arts. What kind of martial art will we do? Let's see. Well, well, sorry. We use chopsticks, okay? We use chopsticks and pretend this is dagger, okay? Dagger style. Okay. Well, single dagger, okay? Like, in the movie, was that Steven Seagal Under Siege movie? They do like, shh. No. And then, like, if we turn to the frontal grip, right? Yeah, that should be it. Let's take a 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Okay. Ah, okay. Good evening, everybody. Uh, let's see. Time now is like 8 o'clock p.m. Uh, uh, Yeah, let me grab my drinks real quick. Okay. Because in this human series, I always drink, right? So people may think I drink all the time. I don't. Okay, I only drink in front of camera. Just like here, I only drink in front of camera. Give me 1 second. Let me take care of this file transfer real quick. Uh, view details. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I misnamed one of the episode, so I just put it like 1727.5. Because yeah, kind of difficult names. Two different episodes, so yeah, that's fine. No problem. Yeah, so nowadays what I do after work is I study for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Uh, like initially, like Pebble, I'm reading that 20,000 pages long environmental baseline document, but I feel free to deviate from other subject matters, right? So what happened uh, after work? I was studying this Pebble mine, and what happened that there was in somewhere else, some other magazines, I learned about this South Dakota uh, gold rush that happened in 1800s. Okay, uh, in Sioux, I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, Sioux in South Dakota, Sioux. There's this place called Black Hill, and it was an Indian territory, 1800s, and some white man they discovered gold there. Okay, so they offered to buy that land from Indian Sioux tribe because that's tribe territory back in 1800s for something like $6 million. But the Sioux tribe they made a counteroffer. They said, "Yeah, we'll sell this land to you for $70 million." Okay, so yeah, the negotiation fell through. It didn't happen. So what white man did was to lobby the Congress to uh, declare like eminent domain on that gold mine area, Black Hill. Okay, so they took it from Indian tribes. I'm not sure if they ever compensated or not for that eminent domain, but that I don't know in detail. Okay, so they took it and then they opened up this gold mine, and for they say for that it's called something Homestead gold mine around that area. Okay, South Dakota. They say it ran for 125 years. The gold mine from like some 1800s to 1900s, and it's open pit mine. Okay, just like Pebble is trying to do. Okay, open pit gold mine, and they for 100 it ran for 125 years. How about the size? Probably it's probably the same size as Pebble gold mine. Okay, like about 5 square mile, like 2 mile by 2 mile, 5 square mile kind of. Shit, that was 600 acre. Was this 1600 acres, something like that? Okay, so yeah, and for 125 years they produced like 10% of world gold supply, and uh, something like 2 million pounds of gold. Okay? South Dakota Homestead gold mine. Pebble mine have about twice more gold than that. Okay, so yeah, Pebble mine their estimate is about like 6 million gold. So maybe 3 times. Okay, then um, Homestead gold mine in South Dakota. Okay. So I took liberty to go to Google and learn about that Homestead gold mine, and now it's they're no longer mining. Okay, yeah, they in South Dakota, and now they are not mining. So what are they doing in that open mine field? The decommissioned open mine pit, open pit. They built scientific under the ground laboratory. Okay, and there's this gentleman, professor in physics. He discovered what's known as solar neutrino problem. Okay, and he got later on he won Nobel Prize for it, and he discovered that solar neutrino effect phenomenon in that place, the under the ground laboratory in this open pit, abandoned open pit. Okay, they used to be gold mine. Okay, so I'm gonna cite that in Pro Paper 3. Okay, it's worthwhile. Okay, so what do they do? Is very under the ground, deep, like how many kilometers? Something like 5 kilometers under the ground. Okay, it's big open pit, and so yeah, water collects because water goes down, right? Yeah, they collect the water and they clean it up, they pump it out, and filter out the water and just dump it in the stream. And they got award for that because they did so in a very environmentally sound fashion. Yeah, they measure each year, is the water stream still clean? Are fish healthy? Yeah, and they say they are. Okay, so yeah, Pebble can do something similar to that. Okay, so but my studying went beyond Pebble, so I started studying about neutrinos, like particle physics. Why? Because I'm not very familiar with particle physics, like weak force, weak nuclear force, strong nuclear force. Okay, let's do that, huh? Yeah. Yeah. We don't need that much space. Okay, we don't need that much space. So you just grab one of those whiteboards and right there in the corner. Okay, because yeah. Then I when I was studying this, mostly in Wikipedia and some other websites. Okay, when I was studying this nuclear physics, yeah, I ran into this Bose Einstein statistics or something like that. So that was developed in 1925. So then I went to, is it another bogus Einsteinian theory? But this one seems to be quite legit. Okay, so and then I went to Einstein's biography in the Wikipedia, and looks like he did some good stuff. Okay, yeah. In my opinion, he was wrong in special and general relativity theories. Okay, well, that's my opinion. But I think he did some other good stuff. Okay, yeah. So some hits and misses. Mm. That's what I think. Do I still think Einstein was wrong in special and general relativity theories? Yes, I do. Okay. How about all the other scientists? Do I think they are wrong about thinking Einstein was right in special general relativities? Do I think they are wrong? All these millions of other scientists? Do I think they are all wrong? Yeah, I do. Why? Those things have happened, okay? The institution of slavery that lasted 300 years in the West. Now we know it was very wrong. But for 300 years, slavery was normal. Even smartest people back in 1800s, like Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, they were wrong about slavery because they had slaves. Okay. Yeah. So Einsteinian theory, special general relativity, it's been on planet Earth for 100 years. But my prediction is that it may, I don't know how, how many years it will take for people to realize that those are wrong theories. It may take a couple of more 100 years. I don't know. No clue. Okay. How about sexism, misogyny in human history? We all know not by now. Sexism, misogyny, that's wrong. How long in human history sexism lasted? Okay? We'll take 5 minutes break, please, okay? And then we'll talk about that, okay? The lifespan of bad ideologies. Sometimes longevity, sometimes short life, okay? Bad ideologies, okay? Yeah, it's quite surprising, all right? 5 minutes, please, thank you. Yeah. Ah, okay. So, gender discrimination. How long that bad ideology has been going on? The lifespan, perhaps 20,000 years. Okay. It started from the human civilization where people start to, I mean, our ancestors start to use languages and names, right? And when they have children, they would use the name of father, family name of their fathers, and children get to inherit father's last names. That's gender discrimination, okay? And that's sexism. That's male supremacism. Okay, so somehow they see female as inferior gender, which we in Western world at least, Westernized world, that's regarded as something very bad. Gender discrimination, sexism. Okay, yeah. Even in Western society, it's still going on. Why should female change their last name to after they get married and change it to husband's last name? It is still in practice in America. Is that gender discrimination? Yeah, in a way. When they even in America, when they have children, their children get father's family name. Is that gender discrimination? Yeah, male supremacy. Okay, and it's still going on in America, of all places. Okay, it is still going on. Okay, yeah. I mean, Westerners they may criticize Sharia law of Middle East, like Islam, Quran-based strict law, where females do not have voting rights. In some Middle Eastern countries, females they are not even allowed to drive a car. Okay, and they cannot vote. But the thing is, that's how it was back then in America, a couple of hundred years ago. So Middle East, will they change? I think they will. In time, I don't know how long it would take. Maybe a couple of hundred years, maybe from now, for them to realize sexism, gender discrimination, misogyny is wrong. But it may take Middle East another couple of hundred years. Who knows? I don't know. But I think eventually they come around. Okay, it's on not. It does not make any sense. Okay, so this gender discrimination originated from biology, where so back in the days people used to be more animalistic. Okay? Back in the days, it's more of brute force. Men, they have more muscle biologically. They have more muscle. So they go out there hunt and bring in meat. Back in the days, yeah, males they build buildings because they have stronger muscle. Okay, females because biologically they don't have that much muscle. Okay, so they're more gatherers. They pick berries, right? But when it comes to hard labor, back in the days, yeah, like farming, construction, hunting, it's mostly males. We have more muscles biologically, okay? Brute force, biological force, okay? So gender discrimination came from that biological difference between female and male, okay? So that's the original gender discrimination, okay? But later on, as human civilization developed, we have machines. Yeah, females can drive these construction machineries and they can build buildings. Yeah, by driving tractors and whatnot. But still, mostly male's job nowadays because construction workers they still have to move heavy stuff. Okay, even with the help of the machineries. Even today in America, not many females become U.S. Army soldiers. Even today, year 2021, U.S. Army 90% males. Okay. Why? Most females they don't find it very attractive option, career option. Okay. So U.S. Army like 90% males still 2021 in America today. Okay. So there's gender difference. Like females, they prefer to be maybe lawyers or doctors, nurses, teachers. Okay. Yeah. You go to college, right? If you take a psychology class, oh, you have a lot of females. Okay. Possibly more than half. If you go to like English literature class, yeah, half or more than half females. But if you go to electrical engineering or computer science class, you don't get to see many females. Maybe 10% females, 90% males. Why? Is it gender discrimination? No. Because females, they prefer a certain subject matters. Like, they want to go to law school, they want to go to medical school, females, okay? But when it comes to engineering, yeah, that's what guys like. Guys, they love engineering, robotics, machines, carpentry. Guys love that stuff. Not many females find those subject matters very appealing. There is definitely gender differences. That's why I'm not feminist. Okay. I'm all about equal rights between males and females, but they're not the same. There is vast difference between males and females. Gender difference, okay? But some feminism subscribe to this notion where males and females are equal. Yeah, equal rights, I get it. But they are not the same. They don't have equal uh, nature. It's more like they're polar opposites. Mhm. So yeah, that's why I'm not a feminist. I don't subscribe to feminism. Okay, but I agree with feminists that there should be equal rights. Okay, now yeah, we can't deviate from men's subject matter. What is men's subject matter? Nothing. We don't have set agenda. We'll talk about particle physics in a little bit. Okay, let's just go down the list of the. So Chinese food, I love Chinese food, okay, but they're Americanized Chinese food and they use celery. Celery is Western vegetables, okay. In Asia, yeah, they introduced it quite recently, but traditionally there was no celeries in Asia, okay. But in American Chinese restaurant, they start to use celery because it's Americanized Chinese food, okay. I love it, okay. They chop celeries and put in the like chicken. I love that stuff, okay? I love celery. I love the taste and texture. Very crunchy and a lot of dietary fiber. I love celeries. So some Asian, Chinese, Americanized Chinese cuisine like Panda Express, they put chicken and celery together and they fry it. They whatever on the frying pan. Put some pepper in there. I love that stuff. Okay, because so my friend family members in South Korea, they copy and paste this website link of this very popular and famous Korean cook in South Korea cooking channel. Okay, he was using celery with pork. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it tastes very good. Okay. Here's some provincial country accent. In South Korea, there are different parts of country regions and they have different kinds of accents. Okay. Okay. Now, evolution of prophets, evolution of people, evolution of evil, right? Yeah, I mean, back in the days when during the Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Robert Kennedy Jr., I mean, not Jr., but just Robert Kennedy, or even what, Jack Kennedy, JFK. There's this saying back in like 1960s, okay? Yeah, prophets, they get killed. Like Martin Luther King, some people regard him as prophet, Malcolm X, Robert Kennedy, JF Kennedy, they got assassinated. So those, there's some in circulation, okay, those sayings like prophets, they get killed, assassinated, like Jesus. Maybe back in the days, that's how it was, okay, but I don't think that's necessarily true nowadays or in the future. Why? Because people evolve, okay, they don't really commit assassination nowadays. Not really. Not as commonly as back in the days in America, okay. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln and other presidents, they got assassinated, okay. But nowadays, it's not like that. No, it's America is getting better, in my opinion, okay. Yeah, assassination not as common as before because people evolve, okay. I think America is getting better and better. The world in general is getting better and better. If you study history of the world, history of America, you will see 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, it was a lot worse. Okay, murder was a lot more common. Murder was even institutionalized, like witch hunting, and there was like slavery and stuff. So I think world is getting better. It's this human evolution. Okay, yeah, people evolve. Evil, they evolve. So evolution of evil ideology theory, right? Yeah, we talked about it a couple of months ago. The most evil and dominant evil ideologies of the day, they get more and more benign. Okay, so witch hunting, legalized murder, there was like 1600s in America, right? And then slavery, there's like 1700s America, okay? And then nowadays, yeah, gay marriage, but it's not as bad as slavery, and slavery is not as bad as witch hunting, witch trial, Salem witch trial, legalized murder, okay? So the worst evil ideology of the day, it get more and more benign. Okay, so yeah, we talked about that. Okay, how about prophets? I think they evolve too. I guess prophets maybe they evolve too, so that they don't get murdered, assassinated. Like maybe they become more sociable, tolerant, and tactful, and um, more tolerant, strategic, tactful, and sociable, and not as offensive as back in the days. Yeah, prophets they evolve too. So yeah, prophets back in the days they used to get persecuted, get death sentence, like Jesus, Socrates, from the governments. Later on, prophets like Muhammad, I mean Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, those prophets, they'll get assassinated by criminals. But it's not as bad as Jesus and Socrates get murdered by the government. That's institutionalized model of prophets. Yeah, Jesus, Socrates. They were modeled by law, government. Death sentence, okay? That's worse than prophets like Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X being modeled by criminals. That's bad, but that's not as bad as prophets like Jesus, Socrates being modeled by government, by law. Okay. Then what's better today? They don't get modeled. Modern day prophets, they just get to live. Okay. Yeah. So things are getting better. Okay. So am I a prophet? No, I'm not. Why? I'm because I'm not famous. Okay? What am I? I'm just a nerd. I'm just a geek. I just love studying history and coming up with a theory. It's like video game, okay? I mean, when adult male play video games, they're so serious about it, okay? When it doesn't matter at all, right? I study and I write academic articles. It does not make any money. It does not make any career. It does not make give me any award, money, power, fame. No, but I'm so serious about it when I'm studying and writing, coming up with my theory. I'm very serious about it. It's just like playing video game, geeky nerdy stuff. Just so focus on something that's not very important. That does not even make any money, power, fame. We guys do that. We geeky nerdy people. Okay, maybe some females do that too. I don't know. I don't know anything about females. Okay, but I know for sure guys do that. Okay, so yeah, we're geeks, nerds. In my case, I'm a cook as well. Yeah, I'm Asian male. All right, in America. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, geeky, nerdy, cookie, whatever. Okay, so but is it bad? No. Why? I'm not harming myself by studying and writing articles or research papers. I'm not harming other people either. I'm at the same time I'm having fun and staying out of trouble. So I say that's a good thing. Yeah, that's good hobby. Studying, writing, coming up with theories. Yeah. Let's say 5 minutes break. Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay, so uh, physics, huh? Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I mean, particle physics. Yet there's some hits and misses, like Paul Dirac. Some hits and misses, like Dirac equation. That's absolute garbage. Okay, so but he coined the term boson. Yeah, named after a very good Indian physicist, Mr. Bose. Okay, who collaborated with Mr. Einstein. The Bose Einstein statistics. That seems to be valid from what I can tell. Okay, year 1925. Yeah, Mr. Einstein, he published this special relativity and photoelectric effect, Brownian motion in year 1905. There was one more, four papers, 1905. Let me look him up. Let me grab my cell phone. Yeah, Mr. Einstein is an interesting guy, so, but some hits and misses. Okay, I'm not 100% against his theories. Okay, yeah, he got some good stuff and some bad stuff too. So year 1905, photoelectric effect, Brownian motion, and special relativity. Oh, and then energy mass equivalence. Okay. Yeah, first two Brownian motion and photoelectric effect, I think they are valid. Okay. But the later two papers, like energy mass equivalence and special relativity, I think they are wrong. Okay. Yeah. So in this particle physics, okay, it's kind of polluted by this energy mass equivalence. That's the one result from the special relativity theory. Okay. Yeah, I think there's some wrong particle physics there. Okay. Yeah, E equal to mc squared. That came from special relativity's, in my opinion, faulty assumption that the speed of light is constant. Okay. In my opinion, I already wrote about this. The what inertial axiom theory was whatever. Inertial axiom theory or whatever. Okay. Not many people are reading it. Okay. Why? Because well, it's published in online database. Okay. And inertial axiom theory was that a it's such a weird title. Okay. So people, it's kind of brand new term. So people don't look it up. Why? Because it's brand new term. They never heard about it. Okay. Inertial axiom theory. I'm googling it. Inertial symmetry axiom theory. Okay, so that's how I named this paper. Okay, inertial symmetry axiom theory. Okay, how many people have read this article? It's about 40 pages long paper. How many downloads? About 40 times. Okay, 40 times. Okay, I'm very grateful. Yeah. But many of those 40 times, 39 times download, many of that is me. Okay. Anyway, sometimes I read what I wrote, download to my cell phone, laptop, whatever. Okay, so but I'm very grateful to other visitors like you. Thank you. And yeah, so any theory that coming out of this Paul Dirac's equation that equalizes zero and infinity wrong. Okay, any theories based on Paul Dirac's equation wrong, and any theories coming out of special general relativity theories, they're all bogus. They're all wrong, in my opinion. Okay, like black hole or whatever, wormhole, white hole. I think they're all bogus. Okay, and big part of quantum physics, I think it's valid, but other big parts of quantum physics, I think they're just random imagination, like some other parts of physics, like Feynman diagram, where positron and electron come together and they become gamma ray, and the mass become energy. That's based on Einstein's special relativity, like energy mass equivalence. Okay, I think that's all wrong. Okay, and Feynman diagram, I think it's garbage. It's just confusing. Feynman diagram, I don't think it's a good diagram, good methodology whatsoever. Okay, it's just garbage in my opinion. But that's just me. Okay. All right. Particle physics. There's some good parts and bad parts, some hits and misses. Okay. Weak force. Okay. So we have neutron. Okay. Well, they use Greek character, but I'm not going to. I just use English alphabet. Okay. Neutron. Okay. It can turn into proton plus electron plus neutrino. Okay. So neutron. Okay. Neutron and neutrino. Okay. Yeah. By this weak nuclear force, and this is called something like beta plus decay or something. Mm. Beta minus decay is the other way. Okay, so and what's causing this? They call it weak nuclear force, weak interaction. Okay, that's kind of very poorly defined concept though. Okay, it's very poorly defined concept. It's a model. It's not something they discovered. No, it's just their theory explaining this phenomenon. There's good distinction, important distinction there. It's not a discovery. They discovered this phenomenon and they came up with theory to explain that. Okay, it's a theory, it's a model. That's not the truth. Because later on, future generation scientists they can come up with better model. Okay. Okay. Now, strong nuclear force, strong interaction. This is weak interaction. Strong interaction. That's a lot easier than this. Okay, that's better defined. Okay, so in you have hydrogen, right? This first atom, second atom. You have Helium. Okay. Yeah, like typical helium, like two protons positively charged and two neutrons that has no net charge. Okay. And then you have two electrons, of course, orbiting somewhere or whatever, maybe same orbit, different orbit. I don't know. All right. So, I mean, two positive protons, they will repel each other, but what's keeping them together? Okay. Is it because these fast moving two electrons, I mean, electrons and protons, they attract each other, right? But this electron, okay, they have some kinetic energy because they are so light. So I guess they just orbit around. Why don't they just collapse and merge this proton and electron? Maybe in this absolute zero temperature, maybe they do. I don't know. But heat is nothing but molecular kinetic energy, okay? But maybe in absolute zero, maybe they do collapse and electrons stop moving, but they get stuck with these protons. I don't know. Let's assume they do. Yeah, Kelvin zero, like 200 minus 273 Celsius. Okay, absolute zero, Kelvin, Kelvin zero. Okay, let's just assume. Okay, yeah, this electron that stick to this photon, and where would they go? Well, my guess would be something like will be optimal minimum energy in Kelvin zero configuration. Uh, maybe like this. Okay, something like that. Because two electrons they repulse each other too, right? And two protons they repulse each other too. But protons are heavy, electrons are very light. Okay, but in absolute zero, let's assume that nothing moves, everything's frozen, no kinetic energy. Okay, so strong interactions, strong nuclear force is that is the this hypothetical theoretical force that binds these two protons together. But my guess would be neutrons. My guess would be these two neutrons, they come between these two protons. Why? Because two protons, they repel each other, okay? Electromagnetic force, electric force, okay? Your neutrons about the same weight as proton, okay? So, yeah, that's gravitational force, but it's not good enough because gravitational force is a very weak force compared to electric force. Electric force is a very strong force, okay? But it's such a close proximity between two protons, okay? Because electric force is a lot bigger than gravitational force, okay? So then we need to assume some extra force to bind these two protons together. And that's the theory, the model to explain that this hypothetical force, they named it as strong nuclear force, strong interaction, okay, in particular physics. It's just theoretical model, it's their imagination, okay? It's not discovery, no. They just assume such force exists, okay? So that's philosophy of science, okay? Mr. Einstein, he's not good at it, okay? All the other physicists, they're not good at it either, okay? They don't know what they're talking about, okay? What do they know about philosophy? I'm kind of trained in philosophy, okay? Of course, I'm also trained in economics too. In my college, Madison, Wisconsin, I only took one economics class and one philosophy class. All the other economics and philosophy that I learned, yeah, some in Seoul, South Korea, middle school, high school. But other than that, it's just me studying, reading books, Wikipedia, YouTube, websites, okay, other websites. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, okay? And then we'll talk about nuclear fission and nuclear fusion, okay? Yeah, they talk about mass loss, mass gain, E equal MC squared. In my opinion, they're lying. All those scientists, they're lying or they're misguided and they're possessed by this idolatry of Einstein. To them, Einstein is like God. And I do not worship Einstein. And I'm not one of them who worship Einstein. Okay. I don't. E equal MC squared, in my opinion, that's a wrong equation. Yeah. These so-called scientists, okay, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing, okay? Yeah. It's scientism, okay? They kind of like take science as a religion, okay, in my opinion, okay? If it counts, okay? So, physicists, like, they may be in Harvard, Yale, Stanford, MIT, okay? To me, it means nothing, okay? It means they're obeyers, leadies, they're good students. They're just programmed machines, Manchurian candidates. They just, worship Einstein, okay? Oh, 100% obedience. Just like some politicians, okay? Science and politics is not that different. Not that different at all. They're pretty much the same. You take 5 minutes break, okay? Thank you. Yeah. People are people, okay? Yeah. They have their weaknesses. So, in the history of physics, okay, yeah, Mr. Einstein, he studied like light, right? So it's like, I wrote all about this. It's like sun god, the god of sun, Egyptian tradition, the sun god Ra. Okay, I did mention that, okay, in this, some other papers I wrote. Yeah, worship of the light. And then Mr. Einstein took the dark turn. Now he started to worship darkness, the black hole. And other physicists, they followed the suit. They started talking about dark energy, dark matter, whatever, right? The total science fiction. It's not science, it's sci-fi, science fiction. Okay. In my opinion, there's no such a thing as black hole. There's no such a thing as dark matter. It's just some imaginations of these PhDs, and they manipulate their experimental data to fit into Einsteinian framework, like E equal mc squared, whatever. General relativity is what field equation. Okay, they just manipulate their data to conform to the mainstream majoritarian hyper pro Einsteinianism. Okay, so because they why? Because they're afraid. They don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want to lose their reputation. So they lie. They manipulate their data. That's what scientists do. Not all of them, though. Okay, some scientists do that. Some politicians do that, and some statisticians do that. Some pollsters, like election poll. I mean, not in the vote counting station. I'm not talking about that. Some election polls, like who's going to win this election or that election. Okay, yeah, they lie too. Okay, some of them. Why? Because truth does not pay money. Truth doesn't pay. Not always. Sometimes it does. Not always. But what always pays money is subscription to mainstream ideology, ideological compliance to mainstream ideologies. That always pays money. So, not all, but some people in science, politics, statistics, they lie, they manipulate data, they intentionally bias the statistical sample. That happens all the time. Okay. Yeah. I mean, some people are so naive, even America today. They think scientists always tell the truth. Some Americans really believe in that. They think scientists are like priests, monks of God's temple. They see science as God, the scientism, blind worship, and trust in science. I'm not one of them, okay? Science can be flawed. Scientists, they're people too. Sometimes they lie to keep their job, to make money, okay? I look at general special relativity. In my opinion, that's junk science, okay? I understand Einstein's biography is very impressive. He's like outsider. He got a patent clerk job after his PhD in ETH, the very prestigious engineering university in Switzerland. Okay, he studied there. He got PhD, doctoral degree in physics. Right. He applied to some professor job, research assistant, whatever, but he couldn't get it because his GPA was not very good. Okay, so he got a job as a patent clerk. But at the same time, when he was doing this patent processing, invention, patent, okay, he would study on his own, okay, and he published like 4 papers 1905, okay. And he became some kind of overnight sensation, okay, so yeah. 10 years later, okay, like 1915, he published another paper, that's a general relativity, okay. Yeah. 4 years later, like 1919, yeah, some astronomers, okay, there's this rising fame of Einstein. Some astronomers wanted to conform with conform his general relativity's prediction with this solar eclipse, whatever. But they couldn't conform. What they did instead is conform with O. CONFORM. Why? Because Einstein by then was just too big to fail. So they manipulated the data and declared that, yeah, Mr. Einstein was right. Light does bend on gravitation. I call that a big lie in physics. High science physics. Year 1919. 1919, okay. High physics. A big lie. Just like 2021, January 6th. High Capitol Hill, White House. Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. America, United States of America. A big lie. Trump. That he won the election. That happened in January 6, 2021, 7 months ago. In America. United States of America, okay? Washington, D.C. Big lie. Trump declared that he won the election. About half of American citizens believe that, yeah, conservative, Republican Christians, they believe that big lie. In 2021, January 6th, United States of America, they believe Trump's big lie that was manufactured in the highest point, highest top of the mountain, the White House, Washington, D.C. Some Americans are still believing that, like 50% of Americans, okay? 100 years ago, year 1919, a big lie. Yeah, Einstein, he won in physics, in science. Einstein, he won. He won the election. Big lie in science, 100 years ago. In Europe and other parts of the world, like America too. They went along with Einstein. Just like half of Americans 7 months ago went along with Trump. The big lie. Okay. It happened in politics 100 years ago. It happened in physics too. Politics, physics, there's no difference. Okay. They're the same. Science and politics, there's no difference. They're a bunch of ideologies. Okay. In science, they are good scientists who want to find the truth. In politics, they are good politicians who pursue justice, righteousness, equality. There's some good politicians out there. Okay. In science, yeah, they are good scientists. Pursue the truth. Huh? In politics, good politicians, they pursue equality, righteousness, justice, prosperity. There are good politicians like that too. But they're kind of in the minority side. Hmm? Most politicians, most scientists, sheep people, they go along the mainstream. Why? Because they're just not strong enough to go against the mainstream majoritarian views. They're afraid to lose their jobs. Understandably so, okay? It's just their upbringing, okay? They just are afraid, scared of unpopularity, being a minority, being alone, losing their jobs. Yeah, politicians, scientists, they are people are people, okay? They're sheep people mostly, okay? They're just afraid to be a minority. They are afraid of loneliness, losing their job. They're afraid of starvation, whatever, okay? So, how about me? Some others? We are risk takers, okay? I mean, it's not like back in the days. Oh, yeah. Back in the days, yeah. Like, what, 1600s or whatever, yeah, Galileo Galilei. Okay, I mean, he almost got death sentence for saying the Earth rotate around the sun, not the other way. Okay, he almost got death sentence for saying that. Okay, nowadays it's not as bad as back in the days like that. Okay, if some people say in America in 2021, if some people say Earth is flat, nobody going to hold those people to court and give them death sentence. Okay, so America or other countries they came a long way. Okay, you don't get death sentence for scientific sacrilege, or blasphemy. But they may be called crazy though. But they're not going to jail or mental hospital or death sentence. No, it's not like that. Humanity came a long way. Okay, yeah, all that kind of stuff, death sentence, murder, assassination, it's not as common like back in the days. Back in the days, it was more common than today. Okay? Humanity is getting better. Okay? Yeah, as a student of history, by now, maybe some amateur historian, okay? Yeah, I have learned that humanity is getting better and better. We are being less and less violent in general. We are being more civilized, enlightened, okay? More courteous, more tolerant. Prophets too. Back in the days, Jesus, he called his opponents like children of snake. But Martin Luther King Jr. or Malcolm X or Mahatma Gandhi, I don't think they said those things about their opponents. I don't think they called those kind of harsh words like children of snake. So prophets, they evolve too. They become more nuanced. Prophets, become more nuanced over time in human history. They become more tolerant, not as offensive, more tactful, more courteous, more polite, more civil, and more understanding, maybe. Yeah, prophets, they evolve too. Okay, so no, back in the days, prophets they would get death sentence by the government, like Socrates teaches. Okay, later on, yeah, prophets like Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Mahatma Gandhi, they will get assassinated by criminals. Okay, but later on, yeah, prophets, yeah, they're not gonna get murdered. They just live their life. Okay, People they evolve for the better. Worst people they evolve to be more benign. And prophets they evolve too. They become more civil, more polite, less offensive, more nuanced, more tactful. Okay. Yeah. So humanity, yeah, is getting better and better. Okay. Yeah. So prophets, yeah, I don't think they will get killed like back in the days. I think they'll just live their life. Even back in the days, like Immanuel Kant, Arthur Schopenhauer, yeah, German philosophers. Okay. Yeah. I regard them as prophets. Okay. Or Isaac Newton. Okay. Yeah. They lived long lives. Okay. They were single. Isaac Newton, Arthur Schopenhauer, Immanuel Kant, they were single. Well, Adam Smith, they were single guys, okay? And they lived very long lives, if I'm not mistaken, okay? I think so, okay? And they were single guys, okay? They didn't get death sentence. They didn't get assassinated. No. They lived long lives. Hmm? Yeah. So right now it's like 9:30. Okay, so I think we talked enough about physics. Okay, so yeah. Oh, nuclear fission, nuclear fusion. Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and then we'll talk about that. Okay, so, okay. We have to grab another whiteboard. Okay, because this whiteboard is full. So let me take a picture of this. Okay. Eh, uh, okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, let's put this whiteboard. Well, do we have? Yeah, we got some more to talk about, right? What else in physics? Yeah, nuclear fission, nuclear fusion. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. Aye. Fission versus fusion. Okay, this nuclear fission, that's like atomic bomb. Okay, nuclear or nuclear energy. Nuclear fusion, that's like hydrogen bomb or the sunlight. Okay, yeah. So what's the mechanism of this? In particle physics, okay, when atoms are very small, right? Like hydrogen, helium, okay, one proton, two protons, very small atoms, okay. So this strong nuclear force, okay, this very short distance force with this their hypothesis, their model, their theory, okay, according to their experiments and observations, okay. Yeah, some of them are valid, okay. In particle physics, yeah, or quantum physics, hits and misses, like any other science branch or philosophy, politics. Okay, some of them are good, some of them are bad. Right? Me, I just cherry pick. Politics, religion, science, they're all the same. Okay, there's some good parts in there, bad parts in there. Okay, philosophy, science, politics, religion, they're all the same. People, because people are people. We have some goods and bads. Okay, yeah, nobody's perfect. Okay. Science, religion, politics, religion, politics, whatever, science, it's all the same, okay? There's some goods and bads, hits and misses. Okay? So, particle physicists, okay, they figured it out. Some goods there, okay? When atoms are very small, they tend to get together through the action of this strong interaction, strong nuclear force that has very short distance range. Okay? So they want to get together. Okay, so you have two protons. I mean, two hydrogens. Okay, you have two hydrogens. Okay. Yeah, plus plus they repel each other. Minus minus they repel each other. Electric force. Okay, but when they happen to come together, like in the sun or hydrogen bomb. Okay. Uh, it become very stable and it makes this helium atom. There's nuclear fusion. Okay. It's like, and it is a lot of energy. Exothermic reaction. Okay. It's like dropping a ball. Okay. Yeah, very unstable up here. But I drop it, right? It come to the ground. Boom. This potential energy becomes uh kinetic energy, boom and burst, sound and heat, friction, whatever. Okay. So exostomic reaction. Okay, so they want to come together through the action of this strong nuclear force because it's very stable. Okay, because strong nuclear force, yeah, they bind this in the close range. They bind these two proton uh, nucleon together. Okay, so very stable. Okay, just like dropping a ball. Okay, so they release energy. Okay, so there's nucleon. I mean the nuclear fusion, hydrogen bomb, and also sun, stars is that principle. Okay, some shenanigan particle physicists try to explain this equal with E equal mc squared. Don't trust them. Don't listen to them. They're shenanigan physicists. They're fake scientists. Okay, there's ideologues. They just worship Einstein. They, they're not good scientists. Okay, they picked the wrong area, wrong profession. Okay, they should have become some kind of activist or religious person or politician. Okay, they picked the wrong area. Okay, science is not their place. Okay, you get too idolatry oriented. That's worship, blind worship of somebody very powerful, Einstein. Okay, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they picked the wrong profession. Okay, so that's nuclear fusion. Nuclear fission. By the way, these two electrons they may have orbit different orbits, with inner outer. I don't know. It's been a long time. Okay. If you go to YouTube, Wikipedia, some other websites, Khan's Academy, whatever, they can teach you better than me. Okay. All right. There's some modicum of space here. Nuclear. So this is fusion. Okay. Nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion. Now, nuclear fission. Nuclear fusion is a merging, okay, of two atoms, very small atoms, okay. Nuclear fission is splitting of bigger atoms, atoms, okay, big atoms. Okay. Yeah, most likely these electrons they will orbit different orbit like inner orbit, outer orbit, but for simplicity, okay. Yeah, because there are so many protons, okay. This electric force repulsion between protons it become too big, okay. And also this strong nuclear force, strong interaction, it has very short range of force. Okay? It's not long distance force. It's very short distance force, okay? And yeah, as atom gets bigger and bigger, okay, this nucleus get bigger and bigger, it become long distance. Okay, so this strong interaction force, strong nuclear force, yeah, it gets weaker as atoms get bigger and bigger, like uranium, polonium, whatever, okay? Yeah, big atoms, okay? So they want to split. They want to, so they go through nuclear fission, okay? Okay? Yeah, I forgot to draw arrow. So this one plus this go to that, okay? So, and so this one goes to like 4 pluses and I don't know, plus 4 protons and 4 electrons, parenthesis, plus maybe 1 atom. I don't know. And 1 proton plus 1 electron. Okay. I don't know. And plus some gamma ray. It's just some electromagnetic photon energy, whatever. Okay. Here, yeah, sure. Maybe plus some gamma ray or whatever. Okay. Some energy. Okay. Here, very unstable. You become very stable. Okay. High energy, low energy. So the rest of energy escape. There's nuclear fusion, like stars, sun, hydrogen bomb. Okay. Here, nuclear fission is a big atom splitting. Okay. Because it's unstable, it's too big. Okay. So it gets smaller. Alright. Become more stable status and some gamma ray, some energy. Okay. So that's nuclear fission. Okay. So this atomic bomb, nuclear energy. Okay. Moral of the story from this particular physics, particle physics. Yeah. Nuclear fusion or nuclear fission. Okay. Nuclear fusion can be good. Like sun, stars, light, energy, okay? Or it could be very bad, like hydrogen bomb, destructive, okay? But it could be constructive, like sun, star, twinkle, twinkle, little star, beautiful lights, and sun energy, okay? It could be constructive. Now, nuclear fission, yeah, it could be as bad as nuclear bomb, destructive, or it could be constructive, like nuclear power, okay? Yeah. A gun can kill people or can save people. When I go hiking in Alaska, I'm in Alaska, okay? When I go hiking in the mountains, I carry my gun. But there are bears in Alaska. Yeah? Black bears, grizzlies. Yeah. So if bears charge at me, grizzly or black bears when I go hiking in the mountains, okay? If I shoot and kill the bear, or maybe I shoot and miss the bear, but this big bang, gun, revolver, 30 special or 357 Magnum only have 30 special hollow point. Okay, that's like one bullet, one cartridge is at $5. Okay, it's such a high price. Okay, inflation. 357, yeah, Magnum, yeah, my revolver can take that, but it ran out, so I don't have that. Okay, but that's more powerful. Okay, but sorry, especially it's the very big bang loud. It was loud. Yeah, I did test to shoot it. Okay, so maybe I shoot a bear, maybe I missed it because maybe bear can dodge. Oh yeah, you got a gun? Yeah, I can dodge your bullet. I'm like Matrix, like oh, I'm Matrix bear. I can dodge your bullet. You Asian, Alaskan, American, ASS space HOLE. Oh, I can dodge your bullet. Okay, come on, come on. So maybe I shoot at this bear in my hiking trail. Maybe dodge the bullet, but the Big Bang is such a loud noise. Maybe it run away. Or despair. Maybe I shoot despair. Maybe it didn't die, but it got. Ouch! It stings. You know what? You're no fun, okay? You're like mosquito, okay? I don't like mosquito. I'm Alaskan bear. I don't like mosquitoes. You're like mosquito, okay? Your gunshot is like mosquito. It's itchy and it's annoying. So I'm out of here, okay? Maybe just run away, okay? Oh, yeah, so whatever, okay? So, yeah, it saved my life, this gun, okay? Yeah, gun can kill people or you can save people, okay? Like nuclear fusion, you can save people or you can kill people. Nuclear fission, you can save people, kill people, okay? Fire. I have a match because I smoke cigarettes, okay? I don't smoke anything else. Where's my match? Yeah, this match, okay? Huh? Yeah, he can burn down this house, fire. He can burn down this house, destroy this house, or he can warm this house if fire is contained and controlled. Right? That's the moral story. It's all the same principle. We are talking about guns and bears. We are talking about nuclear fission, nuclear fusion. We are talking about match or lighter, fire. It can be good or it can be bad. It can be used, those things, technological advancements. It can save people or kill people. Okay? That's why politics is so important. Political power. It can be abused, like Trump, Biden, Obama, or Mrs. Commissioner. I don't know about Mrs. Commissioner, okay? I don't think she's dictatorial material, okay? I don't think she's a very strong person to be a dictator or benefactor. I think she's just obedient, like Senator Lisa Murkowski or most of politicians. Just the kind of people who make no difference, okay? But political power, it can be used to save people or it can be used to kill people. Political power, okay? So politics is important. Political power can be used for good or it can be used for very bad stuff. Political power can be used to save people or kill people. Okay? So that's the moral of the story, okay? It's all the same principle. Religion, politics, science, engineering is exactly the same principle. Movies, Hollywood power. Good movies can heal people. Bad movies can kill people. Okay? Just like gun can kill people or gun can save people. Welcome to humanology, okay? Anything goes, okay? I'm gonna take a picture of this and we put this whiteboard behind us and then we take 5 minutes break and then we talk about something else, okay? Too much science, politics, philosophy, whatever. Let's relax, shall we? But we are being very productive today, okay? Yeah. Welcome to humanology, okay? Anything goes, anything good, okay? Yeah. We have good intentions and we do our best to save the world, okay? We want to make this world maybe just a little bit better than yesterday. Okay. We do our job. That's it. Okay. 5 minutes, please. Alright. Okay. So I guess we have like, how much time do we have? 1 hour. Yeah, we're not gonna use it all. Okay. Because it's 10 o'clock right now. Yeah, I gotta get back to work tomorrow. Okay, so I gotta eat, sleep, and take a bath tomorrow morning and get back to work tomorrow. So we keep it very briefly, okay? So yeah, let's talk about hunting, okay? Yeah, forget about all this physics, politics, religion, whatever, science. Yeah, let's forget about it, okay? Let's just sit back and relax. Let's talk about hunting, okay? Yeah, my first hunting license. Well, hunting not hunting license, but hunting experience. Well, is zero. I don't have any hunting experience. But I did go out hunting, meaning just going hiking with a gun or two. Okay. When I was in Texas, I was in the U.S. Army, Fort Hood, Texas. Okay. Yeah. There are wild pigs, wild boars. Okay. And they're kind of invasive species. Okay. Some people release this foreign wild pigs out there in the nature. And they're hunting crops. Okay. Some people in Texas, they get paid for hunting hogs, wild boars, wild pigs. Okay, some of my U.S. Army buddies, yeah, they'll tell me these stories. Okay, yeah, they did hunt some wild boars in Texas. What year was that? Like 2011. Okay, I heard some stories. Yeah, they'll hunt wild pigs. Okay, so okay, yeah, I like that too. So wild pigs in Texas, yeah, you don't need any hunting license. Okay, you just need to have legally purchased gun, rifles, whatever, okay, and go out there where it's legal to hunt wild pigs, okay. Yeah, I did some research, okay, I went out there and but I didn't see any wild pigs, wild boars and hogs. Didn't see any, okay. So I just came back home. But when I went to gun store, legally purchased guns in Walmart, okay, so they would ask me, hey, what are you trying to hunt? I was like, yeah, wild boars, okay, wild pigs, hogs. But man, you are buying this 22 rifle. It's only gonna piss them off. You only make them angry, okay. I was like, yeah, whatever, okay. Just 22 rifle, okay. So yeah, FBI background check. Then I got this gun, okay. So test shoot it. It worked just fine. Okay. So there was Texas, Fort Hood, Texas, okay. Didn't see any wild pigs. Okay, I just heard those stories. That was like 2011. Okay, 10 years later, I'm here, 2021, Alaska. Okay, I bought this hunting license, bear hunting license. Okay, as an Alaskan resident. All right, and I went to a gun shop. Okay, Alaskan resident. Okay, yeah, 38 special. Also, 357 Magnum revolver. Okay, because I have that kind of gun when I was in Texas. Okay, but I sold all my guns when I moved from Michigan to Alaska. Where I carried my guns from Texas to Michigan, but from Michigan to Alaska, I sold them all because I had to air flight to Alaska. Okay, I sold all my guns. Okay, in Michigan. Okay, and then I came to Alaska. By the way, in Michigan, okay, I tried to donate all my 5 guns that I brought back from Texas to Michigan Law School. Texas, U.S. Army. I brought it to Michigan, okay, law school, and then I tried to donate 5 guns that I carried with me from Texas when I was in the U.S. Army, okay. Michigan Law School, yeah, I went to police station, okay. I asked them a question, hey, I want to donate these guns to you, and this Michigan police officer, they said, no, yeah, but you can sell it instead of donating to us. Why? Because if you donate to police station your 5 guns, we're gonna have to destroy it. Okay. You said you moving out of state, you're going to Alaska, okay, make some money, okay, just sell it to used gun shops, okay, and to help out with your moving expenses. That's what Ann Arbor, I mean, somewhere in Michigan police station, they told me instead of donating 5 guns to police station because they have to destroy it. Okay, sell it. You look like a nice guy. You're not a criminal type. Okay, yeah. Sell it to the used gun shops and make some money to help out with moving expenses from Michigan to Alaska. Okay, and have some fun, good fun in Alaska. Okay, that's Michigan police officers. Okay, they will tell me. So I took their advices and I said thank you, and I sold my guns, 5 guns, like it made like $1,000, like $200 each, used gun shop. Okay, so yeah, I did that. Okay, that was 6 years ago, 2015. Okay, so I came to Alaska, sold my guns, 5 guns for $1,000, something like that. Yeah, helping out my moving expenses. So I came to Alaska 6 years ago, 2015. Okay, I bought a gun. It's 40 caliber gun, pistol. Okay, it worked just fine. High point, the cheapest gun I could get. Okay, yeah, it worked just. I went to gun range, target shooting, worked just fine. Okay. Then about 2, 3 months ago, I bought a revolver. Yeah, 30F special, also 357 Magnum. Okay, because I was gonna go hiking in the mountain. Okay, I also bought bear hunting license. Okay? Just in case bear charge at me, I have to shoot it. Okay. So when I went to gun shop in Alaska like 3 months ago, okay, I was like, oh, Mr. 38 Special! Also 357 Magnum Revolver, please. And they asked me, okay, so revolver, 6 shooter, what do you want to buy this for? I was like, oh, Mister, yeah, Alaskan grizzly bears, hungry bears. When I go hiking, and I want to protect myself. And they said the same thing that 10 years ago, Texas gun shop people said. Yeah, so they special. That's not going to do anything. You piece of this bear, make it more angry. I was like, yeah, well, maybe, but I just want to buy this, please. So yeah, I bought it. Okay, I test shoot it. It was loud. Okay, just on the rocks, not rocks, just on the ground. There's nobody else. Deep into the jungle. Okay, it's loud. Okay, so it worked. Okay, so I think it will work because about 1 month ago, there was this news in Alaska. There's this gentleman in Fairbanks and his son. They went to, as a father and son, to some hiking trail, not too far away from Fairbanks. It's not like way too deep in the jungle in Alaska. Okay, some established trail. They went hiking. Okay, and there was this bear. At first, they thought there was moose. It's in the news. I read it. Okay, Alaska newspaper. Okay, online. Yeah, just they heard some sounds and some shrubs, tree bricks. At first, they thought it was a moose, but it was grizzly. Fairbanks, some hiking trail in the mountain. Okay, not too far away from Fairbanks City. Okay, so this father and son. Okay, they did the right thing. Okay, they didn't make any noise. They didn't panic. They were calm, composed. And this father has a holster and his gun, pistol, handgun, 44 caliber. Okay, so I guess he cocked it and took the safety pin out and then shot that grizzly bear. I don't know how many shots he did, but in the newspaper they said, yeah, this grizzly bear fell and rolled a couple of times and went away back to the forest. His handgun. Okay. I mean, I guess it's hard. Grizzlies, yeah, they have this four fatty layer and big muscle, but when it got hit by this handgun, I guess it hurt. It stings. It didn't die, but maybe big loud noise and hurt feelings, maybe surprise and pang and pain, sting of just single bullet. Maybe it didn't want that, okay? So it ran away back to the forest, okay? Yeah. So 6 shooter, I think it will work, in my opinion. I mean, 30 special is hollow point, okay? So $5 per bullet cartridge, okay? So, oh my goodness. It's so expensive nowadays. This small box of 30 special hollow point, this cartridge box, 20 bullets, okay? Cartridges. It cost me like $100. But was it worthwhile for me to buy it? Yeah. Because if I go out there hiking in Alaska in the mountain, okay, I need that stuff, okay, so, to protect myself from bears. Yeah. But I didn't see any bears when I went out there, okay. What I saw is berries. Yeah, so I picked the berries. Came back, safe and sound, and put in the vodka. Yeah, this high bush cranberries, okay, so. Is that right? Also, this red currants, right? Yeah, they taste great in vodka, so that's what I do. Okay, no bears, but berries in vodka. Okay, yeah. It's good that I didn't see any bears. Okay, yeah, I have bear hunting license from my real Alaskan friends. I'm like fake Alaskan, but I have real Alaskan friends. Okay, who actually hunted bears before. They know how to skin bears, and they taught me too. Okay, yeah, good stuff. Okay, but me, I'm kind of lazy. Okay, so I don't really want to. I mean, I'm curious about bear hunting, bear meat, bear fur. Okay, if bear charge at me, yeah, I pull and shoot. No problem. Okay, I don't have any problem with that. the bear when it come and charge at me, they want to kill me and eat me. Okay, I'd rather kill and eat that bear. I bear hunting license. Okay, yeah, also self defense too. Okay, without any bear hunting license in Alaska, yeah, you can kill and harvest bear for and meat if it come charge at you. It's self defense. Okay, this Alaskan law. Okay. Even if you don't have any bear hunting license, if bear come and charge at you, you can kill and harvest this bear's fur and meat if you want. Okay, but I have bear hunting license. Okay, so if bear comes and charge at me, yeah, I kill and shoot it. I shoot it and kill it. Okay, and I harvest bear fur, bear skull, bear meat. Okay, but I have a kind and general friend, real Alaskan friends who tell me that I can call them when I kill a bear. Okay, so yeah, they come and help me. Okay, so, but when I go hiking, I don't go too deep in the jungle. Okay, I just pick the berries. Okay, I just wanted to be prepared. So I have bear hunting license. When I go into the mountains for hiking, I carry my gun, bear spray. Okay, mosquito spray, plenty of water, some snacks in my backpack, umbrella, ponchos. Okay, yeah. When I go hiking in the mountain, yeah, I come prepared. Okay, so we take 5 minutes break. Okay, we have 30 minutes left. Okay, and let's talk about camping. Okay, after 5 minutes break. Thank you. Yeah, because I did study how to camp out there. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Okay, in case you get lost in the hiking deep in the jungle. Okay, so yeah, it's very easy. Okay, I did study and learned it. All right, 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so camping, okay? Yeah, sure. Let's grab another whiteboard and draw some diagram. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Alright. Otherwise, oh, hands waving. Okay, so just some small space, okay? Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of athletic. I know martial arts, okay, so I know how to crawl up and down, okay, so. Okay. I know many different animal form martial arts. Chinese kung fu, okay, so. Like this tiger style, tarantula, this like I learned this tarantula, this spider style martial art from some of my good old friends in Madison, Wisconsin. He's from Laos, kind of Southeast Asia, Laos. Okay, so good martial art style from different friends of mine. Okay, so kind of spider style. Okay, crawling up and down like very smoothly, effortlessly. Okay. Yeah. Esoteric. My good friends. Okay, back in the days, they taught me good martial arts. Okay, all different countries. Now, okay, camping style. Okay, so yeah, you find a tree. Okay, and you find some fallen trees or you break off of some tree, low-hanging tree branches. You make shelter, okay? And here you are, okay? Lying down. You're being sheltered. Yeah, this backbone tree, okay? Live tree and some dead tree branches. Low-hanging tree branches, okay? You make a shelter like this, okay? You take cover. With tree leaves or grasses, tall grasses, okay? You make this roof, okay? To shelter yourself, insulate your body temperature. And it may rain or it may be windy, but you are protected from winds, cold temperature at night, in the morning. Okay? And the other side too. Okay? Yeah, some tree bricks, fallen trees or low hanging tree branches. Okay? And cover it up with this high tall grasses, leaves. Yeah, you make a 2P, okay? Kind of cone based, three-dimensional cone. Okay? Yeah, like cone. Okay? 2P. Whatever. Okay? Yeah, so you insulate yourself like that. Okay? Just find one tree, live tree, and gather some tree branches. It could be dead tree, fallen trees, whatever, okay? Low hanging live tree branches. Yeah, make this backbone or ribs. Your backbone and ribs, okay? Covering, roofing, yeah, just like tall grasses, tree leaves, whatever, okay? Then you have a shelter, okay? You can keep warm, okay? And then you can shelter yourself against the rain, the wind, cold temperature at night, in the morning, okay? You can have a good sleep there. Otherwise, some another technique, you find a hill where I run this from this back in the days when I was in Michigan Law School. This TV show, Fat Guys in the Woods, Fat Guys in the Forest, okay? Something like that, okay? Yeah, you find some hill, rolling hill like this, okay? It's a hill. We have very tight space here. Wait, where's my eraser? You go up here, okay? So it's magnetic, okay? So this rolling hill, and you dig a cave like this, okay? It's a cliff or hill. You just dig it up with your hands or some tree trunks or shovel. Dig a hole and you lie in right there, okay? And you go to bed. You sleep overnight. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe you can have some fireplace. With some shelter with the tree bricks, okay? And some fire, okay? Fire, campfire, okay? So you have shelter. You dig down this cave on the hill, alright, to slouch down and have a good nice sleep out there in the woods to protect your body temperature. Okay? And you have a good sleep. How about food? Well, for food, Yeah, you need water and food, right? What I did, I camped out once in Alaska, like 5 years ago. Right now it's 2021, right? Back in 2015, okay. I camped out once, one night only, all by myself, out there. It's not camp, it's Tabriz campground. No, it's out there in the wild. For the record, to qualify myself as a good Alaskan, okay, bona fide, good faith Alaskan, okay. For the record, okay. Eklutna Lake, all the way deep down, yeah, I had bicycle, 50-pound rucksack with good tarp from Walmart, okay. Bicycling in bicycle trail, very well established trail, 5 miles all the way up the Eklutna Lake. Then I stopped. There's nobody anywhere. Okay, so I went to the forest. Yeah, I have tenting gear and tarp. Okay, because my kind of general friends of mine in Alaska, real Alaskans. Yeah, they recommended me to buy this big tarp, plastic cloth, big one, the biggest one I could get from Walmart. Okay, to insulate myself. I have some tent. Okay, but yeah, there's some trees, but I did not want to use that. I wanted some space. What I did was this, okay? This is flat ground, okay? So I have this tent, okay? And I wrapped it up with big tarp, okay? Around that, I have this wooden barricade, wooden fence. I was busy making this fence, okay? Why? Because when bear comes, they will have to overcome this wooden fence barricade so that I can hear the bear overcoming this wooden barricade, the fence. When I hear it, yeah, I grab my gun. I'm right here, okay, so inside of this tent, enclosed in this tarp, but I will ask a question when I hear this sound. Hey! Are you a person or are you a bear? If he's a person, they'll say, hey, oh yeah, I'm a person, I'm a human being, I'm a Homo sapiens. But if I hear some growling, like, okay, that's a bear, okay, I start shooting. Okay. I have my gun, pistol, right next to my pillow when I was sleeping by myself at the end of Eklutna Lake 5 years ago. Yeah, I have bear spray too, but if I spray bear spray in the tent, it's gonna only blind me and choke me, okay? But I had a gun, okay, so hey, are you a bear or are you a person? And bear, they don't speak English or Korean or any human language, okay? So if bear is like speaking his own language, like, okay, you are bear, you are speaking bear language, okay? You smelled me and you came to kill me and eat me. Okay, guess what? Okay, I have a gun. Okay, I just start shooting at the bear. It penetrates this tent, tarp, shoot the bear. Maybe it gets scared away and you run away. Most likely that's what would have happened. Okay, but if I kill that bear, yeah, I skin it. I learned how to do that from my real Alaskan friends. I'm fake Alaskan, okay. Real Alaskans, yeah, they have done it. They told me how to do so, how to skin the bear, okay. verbally in theory. Okay, yeah, I skinned a bear, take some bear meat. Somewhere in my backpack, I had some garbage, 30-gallon garbage bag. Okay, a couple of them. Okay, so I can skin bear four in one garbage bag. I can cut some bear meat in another garbage bag. Okay, yeah, I can carry that back to my house. That was the plan, but it did not happen. 5 years ago, Equivalent Lake in the forest. It's not a camping ground. Okay, I was alone. Right, that never happened. Okay, did I hear some sounds when I was sleeping that night? Yeah, what kind of sound? Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was not wolf. It was not coyote. It was some fox, owl. I don't know. Whatever animal out there. Okay. I did hear some sounds, animal sounds. Okay. I was like, what? Yeah, whatever. So next morning I woke up. Okay. It was kind of half a mile away from the creek. So I went to the creek, brushed my teeth. Then I did my bicycle, 5 miles bicycle back to the parking lot, and I drove right back home. Uh, Nothing happened there. Okay. Okay. So that's my Alaskan camping experience. First time in my life, I was out there in the Alaska forest. I paid my parking fee. Okay. Yeah. First time in my life when I went out there all by myself and spent just one night out there in the forest. Nobody around. There was absolutely no human being around. Okay. I wanted it that way. I wanted to experience Alaskan nature. And I came prepared. For food, yeah, I went to Walmart. They have this bread, sliced bread, okay, packaged in Walmart, okay. I squished it, okay. I compacted it, okay. So that's my carbohydrate, carbs in my backpack. How about protein? Yeah, beef jerky, okay. I had that. Sausage link, dried beef jerky in my backpack, okay. Plenty of water, iodine tablet in case I run out of water, okay. With this creek like half a mile away from where I camped, okay. And some ibuprofen, some Dayquil in case I catch a cold or have headache, whatever. Some books, cigarettes, and yes, whiskey in my canteen. Still canteen. Okay, I had whiskey. Okay, so yeah, there was it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, some foldable saw. Okay, and some multi tool. Okay, gun, knife. Yeah, energy bars, camping gears, and top this my 50-pound rucksack and my bicycle. Okay, yeah, that was nice. Okay, a lot of work though. Okay, so this Eklutna Lake, At the end of that, okay, 5 miles bike bicycle ride trail, established trail, okay, dirt trail, gravel trail, okay. It's nice, okay. So yeah, there are other people there too, but when I camped out here, yeah, there was nobody around, okay, because I wanted to experience pure Alaskan nature all by myself. Yeah, it was nice. A lot of work though, okay, but it happened to be a burnt forest. Yeah, there was some natural fire like maybe 50 years ago, Equivalence Lake, okay. Fallen trees, yeah, it was some soothed, this like almost like charcoal, okay. My hands got very dirty, okay. Burnt forest, okay, so it's kind of dirty, but there are a lot of burnt trees, so I had no time. I had no trouble collecting these fallen trees. Just past burnt forest. Okay, I had no trouble collecting these dead tree branches and trunks to build this fence around myself. But it took me hours to collect those burnt tree branches and build this fence. Mm, mm. Also, yeah, kind of half mile away, there's this creek. Okay, yeah, I'll collect those stones, pebbles, stones, because I wanted to build this campfire. For the record, okay, so for the record, I wanted to build this campfire, but I have to collect these stones so that the fire does not go away. Okay, yeah, campfire right here. Okay, yeah, collected some dry grasses. Yeah, with my lighter. Okay, where's my lighter? Yeah, dry grasses, tree leaves, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so I lighted that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, campfire. It lasted like for an hour or so. Okay, whatever. Then I put it out because I did not want it to spread just in case. Okay, I put it out and went to bed. Okay, and I could not sleep overnight, all by myself, nobody around, just pure nature. That's like 5 years ago. What month of that? I think it was May. I think May or April. I don't think it was June. So it was quite chilly a little bit. Okay, so we have sleeping bag. I think it was in May 2015, like 6 years ago, something like that. Ekulutna Lake. Yeah. So I spent the night there. Okay. Folded up my tent, put out the fire, campfire. Okay. And I took my bicycle and all the way like 5 miles down the Ekulutna Lake. It's a very long lake. Okay. Then get back to my parking lot and in my SUV, big SUV. Okay. Yeah, put my bicycle in there, back in the trunk, and drove back home. It was one weekend, just one night. Okay. Next day, took my bathtub or shower, went right back to my work. I was a computer programmer in Anchorage back then. I went back to work, okay, and to my colleagues, friends, I'll tell this story. I took some pictures of that too. Yeah. So this is my Alaskan camping story, okay? Let me take a picture of this. Yeah, my phone is charging. Let me go grab it. Then we wrap it up for tonight, okay? So, yeah, it's like Alaskan camping diagrams. Uh, okay. So we have 5 minutes left. Okay, so let me just upload these pictures real quick. Social media publication. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Oh, we have like 2 minutes left. Okay, let's see. It's uploaded to some of my social medias. Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, so yeah, I like adventures. Okay, I like doing things alone. Yeah, I'm one of those people, kind of lone buck, single Alaskan guys, right? Yeah, I'm kind of that kind of guy. Okay, yes, going out there all by myself. But I do not recommend that. Okay, I don't care if you're female or male, right? It can be dangerous, right? Some people do die from hypothermia, bear mauling, or some whatever out there. camping and hiking is dangerous, okay? I don't recommend this to anybody else, okay? But if you want to go it alone out there in the mountain, you have to educate yourself how to survive out there all by yourself. Me, I studied that stuff. How to make fire, how to make shelter. I was fully prepared. I have a gun, bear spray, okay, and other stuff like barricade, okay. I studied that stuff, okay. So if you wanna go out there alone, you have to be prepared and study, okay. But I don't recommend that, okay. Be safe. Thank you. Bye.